Solana has been performing quite poorly in the last weeks, and this is no surprise because on-chain we also see less and less usage of the blockchain. Now the question is, will this turn around at some point? Does it make sense to continue holding Solana? Does it make sense to potentially even double down and buy the bottom? Let's have a look at some data most people are not considering. So have a look at this. Solana is the 6th largest cryptocurrency and it lost almost 13% in the last week, while Bitcoin itself was pretty much just steady. It didn't move much. Now to me, this is not entirely a surprise. What we see here is Solana's dominance. So how much of all of crypto is in SOL? The reason why I like those kind of charts is because we always want to get outperformance with an altcoin, right? The reason why we don't buy just Bitcoin, but potentially also buy other cryptocurrencies is because despite all of the correlation, we want to get more performance by taking on more risk. And the dominance charts are a good representation of how well a cryptocurrency does within the crypto space. Now what we see here is the performance in the last year, roughly a bit more than that. We have been trading in a somewhat constant range between 3.6% of all of crypto being in Solana down to 2.6, potentially 2.3%. Currently, we are rather on the lower end of that trading range. Now, of course, this is not the first video on Solana on this channel, and we have been discussing this dominance chart already a while back. And it's not entirely surprising that we saw a correction, right? We had seen that resistance before. And so is the potential reward of 40% worth the potential risk of 11%? Maybe, but there are some red flags. The first one is simply when we zoom out, right? This is Solana's dominance over the longer term. So this chart starts now in the middle of 2021. And from November of 2021 to December of 2022, Solana underperformed the rest of crypto by 84%. The reason for the subsequent rally was the adoption of meme coins, right? This was the launch of the pump.fun ecosystem. And the question is, what's going to happen next? This is what this video is trying to answer. Now, Solana's run was pretty impressive because in all of decentralized finance, Solana did much better than the rest. This here is how much capital is in decentralized finance across all blockchains. And we had our DeFi summer in 2021, where all of the capital peaked at 173 billion roughly. Then we had the massive destruction of capital where Terra Luna collapsed and FTX went bust as well. Then a recovery, but with that recovery, all of crypto actually didn't.
To get the full length video, feel free to simply subscribe over here. Then you get it recommended by the algorithm.